Morning, guys. Hope we're all having a good Monday morning. I said there's a few expecting this not to happen today because it's a bank holiday, but no, we're going ahead as normal. But there probably will be a few that won't be on because it was a bank holiday and they probably enjoyed themselves yesterday. But no better way to sweat it out of you than to get this session in. So it's going to be a full body workout. We're going to need a couple of weights on this. We've got squats, lunges, shoulder presses, rows, and that's it. This should be all we need. So wait for a squat, wait for a shoulder press, lunge, and wait for a single arm row. So one kettlebell will probably do you. I'll just grab mine. And it's going to be a hot one. Yeah, I'd say that's us for today for people joining on. People are picking on the toes. People can catch up later or just take the bank holiday off, which they probably will. So we were covered in a silage pit yesterday. So it was 4 or 5 hours of flogging tires and stuff like that. And then we just stayed over there last night till probably 10:30 or so. So everybody's knackered. The nerves aren't even up yet. And your jacks. Forward and back. And lay on the feet. Relax the knees. Arms down. Back to your jacks. And then back on the toes. And we'll have our new challenge for June up now after this. When you're ready, speed it up. Let's go. And time. Circle the arms. So well done everybody who did the sit-up challenge. You did fantastic. 100 sit-ups a day for me. And that's following on from the 100 press-ups that we had in April as well. So everybody's flying. So we're going to get one now this month that just isn't too taxing on the body. Bring it down. Circle the hips. And change. Same thing on our side. Circle the hips. Relax that. Grab the toes. Sit down, knees out, chest tall, just stretch through them hips. Stretch that up. Back in then. Stretch that up. Sit down in, knees out, chest forward, rotate. Relax that. Push up position. From there, right foot to right hand, drop the hip down. Left foot to left hand, drop the hip down. Right to right. Left to left. One more each side, right to right. And left to left. Good. Take it on your side. Top knee to the chest. Open it up. Close that in. Open it up in. Close that in. Keep that moving. Circle it round. Same thing off the side. Open it up. Close that in. One more. Foot in the knee, drive up, glute squeeze, control the way down. Drive up, glute squeeze, control the way down. One more. And change. Up. Control. Up. Control. Last one. And down. We'll bring it up. Oh my god, that's hot already. So we're going from weighted exercises to floor exercises on this, guys. So the floor is going to be working between cardio and core, and then weighted. You just need some sort of weight, but you have one or anything else for resistance, especially for your rows and for your shoulder press, or you can use a band if you have a band. So we're starting with squats. After that, we're down to mountain climbers. So whenever you're ready, squats to start. Bring that up then. Timer. Because I don't have my timer with me. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sit down into it. Drive that up. Sit down into it. Drive that up. Chest tall. I like to turn the toes out very slightly, sort of to 10 to 2 or 11 to 1 on the clock. Just a slight turn out, and then aim your knees out to that angle. So I push my knees out in line with my big toe then, and that allows me to open up to get further between my hips. And then I sit back into it then. Sit back and then go down. So don't sit back to the point where you're just sitting back and doing this, because that's your back. So bend. So you're just unlocking from the hips, unlock, bend, down. Then you make that one movement. So unlock and down. Back up and tight. Mountain climbers. Take it on the floor. Once you're ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Knees in. Core tight. Drive the knee forward. So drive that knee to the chest, keep the core solid, keep driving it in. 15 seconds. Last 10, let's go. 5 seconds. Tight. Back in the feet. We're into a lunge. So once you're ready, lunge position can be forward or reverse lunge, whichever suits. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Step. Push back. Step. Push back. Again, don't bounce your knee off the floor. Back knee can touch the floor very slightly, or don't touch. As deep as you can, and then push back. When the push back comes off the front leg, push that front leg. Sometimes people go in there and lunge, go down, then try and drag themselves up with the back leg. Push off your front foot. 10 seconds. So you're controlling the front leg, and then push. Drive up with the front leg. Tight. Feet plank. So on the floor, push-up position or forearms if you don't have balance. So either full push-up or forearms, and then we're going to rotate side to side. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Widen the feet. Right up. Control. Right up. Your side. Control. So right up. Control through. Or go to your forearms. Twist that up. Control. Twist that up. Control. 15 seconds. Last 10. 5 seconds. Keep it up. And 10. Shoulder press, back in the feet. So it can be both arms up, back, down, or depending on your weight, it can be single arm, up, back, down. You ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Control it up, bicep to the ear, elbow forward. Control it up, back down now. So we're doing a more neutral position Keep pressure off that shoulder rather than being way out to the side. Shoulder doesn't overly like that position because your entire joint's held on by muscles. There's only a little bone spur that's actually connecting it. So a wide angle just isn't a great angle. Last 10 for that shoulder joint. So I tend to bring that shoulder forward into a more neutral position. And 10. But a cardio now, guys, side lateral skip. So you can go low or high with this. But again, we're 2 to one side, touch that down, 2 to the opposite side. When you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Keep that up. Come on, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Last 10. You don't want to go low, just side to side. You don't need to go low. You can march this out as well. Time. Press up. So you'll be on the knees or feet, whichever way you want to do it. If your hands are on the mat here, near the top of the mat, your head should be coming off the mat because you're leaning forward into that press up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lean forward, push back, core tight. Lean forward, straight back. Keep that up. Last 10. And 10. Stay down, flip it over. You've got a hollow body hold or a normal setup. You can't do the hold if you want. So hold, you've a number of positions for this hold. Very, very basic. One leg up to 90 degrees, extend it slightly, and that'll do. Basic. 2 legs up, hold. You can lift the shoulders up, hold. You can extend the legs and hold. You can stay up, extend the arms and legs. You can lower it down. It's wherever suits you. When you're ready. 3, 2, 1, up we go. So start basic if you want, or start advanced. If it starts getting difficult, raise it up. If it still gets difficult, raise it in. If it starts to burn, pull it in, hold, and then extend back out, and then extend back out. Rather than doing this for 5 seconds and then doing this, and trying to do it for another 3 seconds, keep in the position. You're just reducing the pressure. And you're finding the place, even if you have to go to here. You're just keeping the pressure on. Last 5 seconds. And 10. Row. Single arm row. So left leg forward, right leg back. I don't know why I left that, don't need that. Chest nice and tall, elbow on the thigh, then we're pulling that weight to the hip. So single arm. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So elbow back. So with this grip, I tend not to use my thumb, I use a false grip. And the reason for that is that at times when you grab with your thumb, people squeeze if the weight's too heavy especially, then they start pulling short because they're squeezing. When you use the thumb, it'll make you start using that elbow, driving the elbow back, chest tall, and get your back engaged a lot more, which is what we're trying to work. We're trying to work those lats. Rear into that back, rear shoulders. So elbow goes back, weight comes towards my hip, control. Elbow goes back, weight comes towards my hip, control. Last 5. Control, squeeze in the shoulder blades, and 10. Just on the jumps, we're going to do a jumping jack. Once you're ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Next leg. Again, if the jack doesn't suit, low impact, side to side. If that doesn't suit, straight. If that doesn't suit, step it, or march, or jog. Just do something to keep the heart rate up, guys. That's all we're looking for with this exercise. But I know the lateral movement for some females, because of pelvic floor issues, does not work. So don't do it. We're not looking for you to do something you can't do. And definitely don't do it if you shouldn't be doing it. Last time. 3, 2, 1. And then lateral lunge. So again, we can either keep it fixed position or we can step this. I tend not to do this with weight because some people's groins just aren't able for the movement. So 2 positions, you either go wide, think of it as a stretch. So don't stay tall and do this because all you're doing is damaging your knee. Think of it as you're stretching this leg. So you're going to stretch, you're going to step up, you're going to stretch, stand up. If that's all you can do, that's all you can do. Or same thing, but just don't use the hands. And then push off this leg. Bend, and then push off this leg. Advance if you want. You step into the same position, up. You step into the same position, up. And again, I circle that leg. Circle, they step into it, and then drive up. 3, 2, 1, whatever suits. This is more stable if you've never done it before, or you have a tight groin, put the hand on the thigh, just hold for 5 seconds, stretch that groin. And some people don't know they're tight until they actually do something like this because it's a muscle that's very rarely used unless you're doing lateral movements a lot, which most people are never doing. It's also why, last time, if some people start running that have never ran before, sometimes they cramp up or they get well tight in the groin. It's because the muscle's never used and it's tight. And tight. Walk it in, walk it in. Single leg V-sit to finish. Down to the floor. Stretch that out so you've got either bend the knees, arms, and then you're just up, back to the floor. Shoulders lifting very slightly. So again, my arm movement isn't just this without the shoulders, there's a lift. Or you can extend it, and you can pull the knee in, straighten out. Or one we're doing is up, back down, and you can come up as high as you want. Pick the one that suits you. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So either straight leg, right up to meet, change the legs each time, or straight leg to a bent knee, so you're reducing that lever, or bend the knees fully. The upper body position is the same. My arms aren't flailing, my arms are moving because my shoulders are lifting. Chin forward to protect that neck. Control. So throw it up if you want, but control. Lift up fast, control the way down. 5 seconds. And high. First one done. It's definitely warm today for this. How are we all doing? So short rest, and we're going to go again. Oh, we got mountain climber. Yes. So again, guys, to challenge yourself in these sessions, if you know how many press-ups you used to do in the time, most of the long sessions, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, the time's around 35 seconds. Most of the short sessions on Tuesday and Thursday, unless we're doing like a tabata or a one where we're doing reps, time's about 40 seconds. An easy way to challenge yourself is to either use more weight, so you just increase the weight that you're doing, which is going to immediately increase challenge. But if you don't have access to a weight, count your reps and then try and do more reps. So that's an easy thing. So if you normally do 10 press-ups in that 35 seconds, the challenge then for yourself the next day is to try and do 11, not to try and do 15, it's too much. So you just try and add on a rep to what you're doing. Once you get to the point where you can't do any more reps, that's the time then to add weight. And if you jump up by a kilo or 2 kilos, that'll probably take your reps back to maybe 8. So if you're normally doing 10 reps in the squat with a 10 kg bell, and you jump up to 12, if it's enough of a weight, you'll probably drop back down to 8 reps. If you don't and you're still able to do 10, then the weight wasn't heavy enough to start with. So you need to increase the weight to suit you. Squats you start. So it's all about just trying to make that little bit of progress for yourself. So you either do more time, you do more weight, or more reps. That's the sort of 3 ways that you can make progress. And I control the time. Let's go. So the easiest way is more weight or more reps. More reps reps, it means you go faster in the workout, which means that workout is going to be tougher because you're going faster. As long as you keep good technique. I'm a stickler for technique. 10 seconds. So I would rather you did it slower with good technique rather than doing it faster with bad technique just because you want to beat your own reps. So there's always a sort of a give to everything. Time. Mountain climbers. Or should I say, there's always a way up, a balance to everything that you do. And there's no point doing more reps if your technique goes out the window because you're not doing the exercise right. Mountain climbers, 3, 2, 1, let's go. That's the reason I'm doing these slow since probably the last month. It's because I tweaked my right shoulder doing the 100 press up challenge in April. So I'm not going to go fast for the sake of it, because when I go fast, straight away, the stabilizers in that right shoulder can't control the balance of that right arm. So I'm not going to go fast for the sake of it, just because I need to go fast. I don't need to go fast. This here is doing the same thing. I can speed it up like this, as in I'm power to my knee strike, and my shoulder's still able to stabilize. Time. But once I go into that run position of the mountain climber, that shoulder starts doing this, and it causes pain and discomfort. And that's not what exercising was about. You're not doing it, you don't fight through pain. Pain's a signal to stop. Lunge, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So if you're feeling pain in an exercise, and I'm not talking about it was your first training session ever, and your legs are screaming at you because you've never actually done exercise before with them, that's muscle pain and that'll subside. I'm on about joint pain, or pain as in you've got it all the time. You just need to change the exercises. Breathe in, breathe out, push with that front leg. 5 seconds. One more. And time. T plank. On the floor, push up position. We're going to rotate side to side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So twist it up, control. Twist it up, control. And again, you can do it off the forearms if you want. So even in this, that shoulder's finding it difficult. This side, I can go right up. Back if I want to. This side, I get to about here, and that shoulder stiffens up. I can't go any further with it. So you just slow things down. And if it gets really sore, I go to the forearms. And there's no shame in reducing what you're doing. 5 seconds. Because you're still training. And time. Shoulder press, opposite arm. So I did single arm the last time. Right arm, so we're going to do single arm, left arm this time. If you're doing double arm, keep doing double arm. Just keep doing what you're doing. Turn your watch face around so you don't scratch your watch. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So drive it up, control. So my elbow's pointing forward, my bicep touches my ear, that's right overhead, back down now. Bicep hits my ear, back down, and that's how I know my arm's straight, not out in front. Core tight. You can use the opposite hand to balance if you want. You can actually pull and then push. Pull. Some people find that that works for them to keep the technique, with the opposite arms doing the opposite thing. If not, just balance. If it starts getting difficult, small push with the knees on the way up, control down. Small push on the way up, control down. Okay. Stay lateral step. Again, stay high or go low, it's up to you. Once you're ready, in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Side to side. Touch. 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 Come on. If you can't go low, stay high. Do this. If you can't do that, step, 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 touch, step, 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 touch. You just march it out instead. If you can't do the same, do it here. Just pick one, yes, that you're able to do to keep moving. Last 10. Five seconds. And time. Press ups, I think. Yeah. So same thing, my press ups are off my knees. because of that shoulder. I don't feel one bit bad about doing it because it can't stabilise in the full position. So I'm not going to do it for the sake of why is he doing it off his knees. That doesn't work with me. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm going to bend. My hands are here. I need to walk forward slightly so my head ends up off the mat, hands are behind the mat. Push back. Lean in. Push back. So that your elbow position is not tight to the body and it's not out to the side. Your elbow position is at a 45-degree angle. So it should be going to the 4 corners of the wall behind you. That's the proper elbow position for a press up. It's going out at 45 degrees from your arms or from your sides. So it's not against the ribs, it's not out at a square position. 5 seconds, 45, chest forward, head forward, and time. Whole body hold, bring it over. Once you're ready, so again, pick the position, 1 leg, 2 legs, stretched, lower, as long as your back isn't arched. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Pick the position, hold it up. If that gets difficult, hands down, legs higher. If that gets difficult, knees in. If that gets difficult, head down. If that gets difficult, 1 leg. And then, if it starts to get difficult with 1 leg, down, change the leg. And you hold, do 5 breaths, down, change the leg. Just pick the one that suits you. Last 10. Time. Hold row, opposite side. So I did left leg forward, right arm bell last time. I'm going to do right leg forward, left arm bell. That's okay. Once you're ready, guys, step forward, elbow back, chest tall. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Elbow back, control. Elbow back, control the way down. Pull up. Drive that through. Come on, come on, come on. Five seconds. Time. Good. Jumping jacks. We're nearly there. 3 exercises to go. 3, 2, 1, hop. And again, jumping jacks doesn't suit, guys. Low impact, jog on the spot. Go on these strides. Do anything that just involves keeping yourself moving. Walk around the kitchen if you want. All we're doing is keeping that body moving, so we're not stopping or giving up. Just keep it up. Come on. Come on, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Last 5. 3, 2, 1. Lateral lunge. So again, in a fixed position or not, you can step into it. You don't have to do it at all. If it didn't suit the last time or it was sore in the groin, you can go into squat again. You can go into any other exercise that you want that's not going to irritate. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Or you can just hold. If it's sore, it's probably tight, so just do this. Back up, and then hold, back up. Otherwise, you're down in, back up, down in, back up. You can hold a weight. I just don't like holding a weight, because most people, their groins aren't strong enough for this to begin with, so I don't add weights to stuff until body weight has been mastered. Last 10. Sit back, push up, sit back, push up. Last 5. Sit back, push up, sit back, push up. Time. Slowly walk it up. Same like big set to finish. We'll take that down. It's the last one for the bank holiday, guys. Once you're ready, stretch that out. And 3, 2, 1, let's go. Up, control, up, control. And if this straight leg doesn't suit, remember, bend the knee. Push out, Bend the knee, push out. If that doesn't suit, bend the legs fully. You come from a bent leg position. Last 10. Last 5, come on. And 10. And that is that. Grab a drink. So a nice way to kick off your bank holiday, guys. We'll stretch it out. If you had a good weekend, that's just sweated some of it out of you. Most people like to relax on the bank holiday. Stretch that up. Hands out to the side, stretch that back. Round the front, push forward. Arm across, pull that through. And change. Arm across, pull it through. And then hands around the back, roll the shoulders back, stretch that up. Relax that. Foot up, knee together, stretch that out. And change, foot up, knee together, stretch that out. Relax that, leg straight, sit back onto the hip. Front leg straight to get that hamstring, join at the calf, you pull the toe up slightly. Change sides, sit back into it, toe can be up or down. And bring that up and then big step back, pelvis tucked, stretch that down now. Just keep that pelvis forward, rib cage locked down. Bring that up, pelvis tucked, drop down into it. And 10. Well done, guys. Well done for logging on the bank holiday. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the sunshine. We have it until Wednesday, I think. So